Okay, DDR was absolutely knackering, but I was able to drag my body here to get on with it. It's back to the family poll. The Great Chin is the religion, but we've also managed to breed in incredible chins here. Both Duke Otkar and Dr. Slav have really got a face to love. However, Otkar was able to take the throne because they were able to keep the inbred trait here. They're just about a man. In fact, in July next year, they're going to become full-on man and will need to start taking their spouses. We'll get right on that when they do. Until then, is there anything we need to sort out? Well, there is the fact that we are above our domain limit. Not too happy with that, so the question is what to do about it. I think I'm going to have to let go of Krems. It's fine to make stuff within the Duchy of Austria our subject, because they will be our rightful liege. It's the only duchy we hold. All the land here in Bohemia, it is not rightful. I should have never given away Pilsen, because Countess Lepardi here... Why does Countess Lepardi get it? Ugh, disgusting, disgusting non-inbred, non-albino, you're just a failure in every capacity, Lepardi. In any case... wonder if I could just take that away from you. Well, it wouldn't solve my over the domain limit problem. I could give away Krems, but something that I should strongly consider is Linz. For a while I was wondering why I couldn't give any of my vassals to the Holy Roman Emperor, but then I came to realize I could give one. I could give away Lepardi. Now why is that? It's because you can't give away land that is de jure yours, and I only had vassals inside Austria, which is de jure my territory. So that would be a really easy way to get rid of Linz if I wanted to grab another county without having to spend 30 of my chin points. Because this is not land that we need. One of the goals we have here is to form the Archduchy of Austria. And for that we need all of Steiermark and all of Austria. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more counties. That's a lot. That's 150 chin points. And another 100 for the kingdom. That's a lot. That's actually extremely expensive, so we need to get breeding. But I could shave 30 off of that if I just threw Linz away. I don't think I need the Duchy of Graz, but I will certainly want it down the line. We have single inheritance. Well, what do we actually have here? House seniority, so one person gets everything. And as soon as I have 1,000 prestige, we're going to be naming one of our kids our next of line, because I do not want old and crumbly worm here taking it over. Not a negative congenital trait to be found. And actually, you had one child and they died. Disappointing. At least they're all great chinners. So is there anything else we need to worry about? Well, Krems, I need to give it away to somebody, right? The question is who? Now, I'm strongly considering giving it away to Dr. Slav, because Dr. Slav really needs to breed. 17 years old, giant albino, Fasun to boot. So I need to find you any good member of House Ugo. Our bleeding sister might be a good one. But the problem is, for you, Ugo, is that you don't quite have inbred going. Maybe I'll leave you without inbred, so that at least there's more chance of children. You know what? This bleeding girl seems like a good idea. If she's my sister, then she'll be your sister. And she doesn't have the fertility malus. In fact, we have plus 34% fertility, thanks to both our Splendor unlock and our religion. So that seems pretty good. No need to make it matrilineal or otherwise, because they're both House Ugo. We'll make that happen, and then well done, you're going to be landed with Krems. Do not let me down, and please don't betray me, Dr. Slav. Oh god, he's triple down on sins. In any case, go there, have some kids. Oh god, your primary heir as well. Hopefully you'll pump out a half-decent primary heir. Confederate partition, not a problem. He's a chaste man. Well, that's fine. It's only a 25% fertility hit. Whereas being of House Ugo... Man, I need to get used to this. Being of House Ugo means that we have fertility 10, and the Great Chin gives us an additional 25, so we'll be okay. By the way, Jake chimes in JJ Ho-Ho, if you're planning to start marrying brothers and sisters with multiple wives, you can check the mothers to pair up full siblings. Could, but I could also not. Sounds like extra work for very little gain. I'm not happy with vassals that I do have. but they're not causing me any big problems, and my domain limit's going to be crippled, mostly due to me being so inbred that I can't get any stewardship to get me anywhere. Okay, let's not worry about that. I don't think there's anything else to really care about. Oh, there's one other thing. Part of this goal is to make the top, well, the top, what would you even call it? Top land holding guy, top title in France, Germania, and Italy, be an inbred member of House Uggo. Italy's kind of out of the running here. They're a mess, and it's almost all papacy, which is impossible. But I'm thinking France, and I'm thinking HRE. For that, I'm going to really need to start thinking about the French claimants. Best thing for me would be having a female pressed claim, having them marry one of our inbred males, and then chugging out an inbred member of Uggo. There are also the kids, though, the male ones. I could abduct one if I had the abduction ability. I don't think they want you to invite children of the Overlord anymore. There we go. Not Overlord, but the ruler here. Liege's child is minus 100, so you can't just befriend them and bring them over. Is that a recent change? I think it is. In any case, might be a little difficult for us. No one cares about the women with pressed claims. They don't care about marrying patrilineal and bada bing. Sure, but if they're too old to spout out children, then that's not going to do me any good either. A faction against me. They want to put on somebody else on the throne. Well, that doesn't sound good. In fact, it's just you, and you already have enough military power. How can that be? It's just Elgor, and he's tiny. And I am huge, relatively speaking. Well, if you want to try, give it a go. We're not betrothed, we know. Empty council position. Whoa, I must have just taken over then. It's all looking empty. Well, fortunately, not everybody inside my realm is completely useless. Wow, Elkhorn's actually very, very good at stewardship. So if you could, please, are you currently increasing development? You certainly should be, because collecting taxes doesn't do me a whole lot. Prague could always be better, but other places would be done up really quickly. But still, Prague is where the magic happens, so get to work there. Need a good marshal. The count, the idea that you can have paltry wee counts be, and even mayors be powerful vassals. Right, I'd rather have somebody that likes me be my spy master. Cathy Lars, my aunt. Surely my aunt wouldn't turn on me. Why are you married to a bishop? Why does that bishop have so much money? No, I don't need even more money. Got 36 grand in the bank, and I couldn't even spend it if I wanted to. And I want to. I think all the provinces I hold for myself have maxed out barracks as they should. Although your regimental camps could be better. You must be able to pound out so many knights if you just have loads of those military granaries. They're called regimental grounds overall. Okay, anything else the game wants me to care about? Lack of court physician is easily solved. It should almost always be your bishop. Nice and cheap, although that 10 ducat cost does hurt sometimes when you're really small. Right, what do I have noted here? Rechna Ogoamstetten. Inbred and inbred, and more inbred. Bunny. I expect great things out of you, Bunny. Hopefully you will be the one to take over Amstetten down the line, keep it within Uggo, and pump out even more inbreds. Prince Erend of France, I had made a note of you. Cannot remember why, so I'm going to remove you. I probably had an idea to bring you over to use your claims, but that didn't materialize. And then the Prince of France. What are you doing in the middle of the water? Okay, sure. Well, either way, I doubt I can invite you over. Something is just so foobar with adventurers. I just don't get it. Okay, what else, game? Disabled buildings. I know they're the duchy buildings. Bishop hates me. I mean, I could send him a little gift, but that's bigger than just a little gift. He'll come to like me in due time once I get rid of the short reign malice. Personal diplomacy. Well, you'll build up my personal diplomacy with them. Otherwise, we can ransom... Who in God's name are you? You're not worth 10 to me. I'll just ransom you out for a favor, which I'll forget about. And there's no need to imprison criminals, because for some reason, that still costs piety, doesn't it? Why? She's a criminal. Why does it cost piety? Okay, onwards and upwards. We have our fair share of horrors already, but the true horrors are yet to come. It's a good way of putting it. Right, sadly, well, maybe it's for the better that I'm not a culture head. Our learning is not too great. But we are dynasty head, at least. Despite not being a man. Well, we actually have the points to spend on something here if we really want to get some more legacies going. Constant care and close bonds don't seem too good to me, but... I mean, what else would we get? Noble Veins talks to me, but it almost always does. Dread gain, popular opinion, prowess, and night effect. You know, none of it really pops out as being worth my time, does it? You know what? We should go for constant care. Miscarriages when I'm way on my way to getting the next inbred on the way. Kinda hurts more than most. It's a powerful chin jig, it does. Between me and... Oh, Dr. Slav ruined it! Ah, don't cover up your magnificent chin. Well, at the very least, go and have lots of children. At least by landing you. We've gotten rid of your fertility penalty. I could actually land you up with another... Oh, who is this? Sterile hunchbacked bastard. Tempting. Sterile is really bad, but it's overcome by House Uggo and Great Chin. I wouldn't mind you myself. You're my cousin, are you? Right, I'll keep you in mind. But I need to become a man first. Turns out that's a bug caused by ad piety, medium piety loss not being correctly within its bracket. It constantly thinks you're imprisoning your bishop. That's strange, because it doesn't give you the loss of devotion. Either way, I'm sure Paradox will fix that bug. It's nice to sit back and make loads of money, that's for sure. But we have loads of money. I need to be putting myself to other kinds of use. But everything's built. Well, no, could always have more smithies, right? I'm keeping Graz unbuilt up because it's a trigger for an event that makes the Holy Roman Emperor lessen my tax burden, which is really rather nice. I'll need to find a way to get a hook on the guy, which I suppose would be easier if we were hunting for secrets over in that court. So always a chance, right? Because if I get that, then I'll be able to modify my feudal contract and save myself like 1,000 levies. 4,100 or 4,200 down to 2,900. That's pretty good. I want those levies back. Not that levies are particularly good, but they do make me look stronger, and they make others less likely to, say, faction against me. Wow, okay. Well, now you have a lot less power than you did before. Maybe the game hadn't calculated my military strength. It does this weird thing where it doesn't want to check it for a wee while upon loading. Now, 18th of July. Otakar, you're a man now. First steps into adulthood. The friendship I shared with Lepardi, she's 8 years old, man. What kind of 16-year-old is friends with an 8-year-old? I can't believe it. He came out as a skilled tactician. Not only that, but the extra boost to prowess is rather nice. In any case, it is time to... Well, it's time to do a lot of things. You lost the trait Rowdy. Do I even know of other witches? Not really. Does that mean that I should go and find people who are witches so we can have a coven together? Because I think otherwise it just gives you an empty grand right. Yeah, because they're not openly witches, are they? I should have exposed people before I went over to Otkar. In any case, let us do that. Oh god, right, it doesn't look good at all. Because my learning is awful and they don't particularly like me. Huh. Normally it's nice and easy to get witchcrafting going. Exposing them would be a fast track to death. So if I hold a grand right now, I can't help but feel that no one's going to want to join in. Maybe they would though. If we go find character and look for witches. See, I'm sure Aunt Jagger would join in. Well, if it fails, that's a big loss, but I want to see what happens anyway. Let's host a grand rite. On top of that, lifestyle. Marshall does not speak to me. Not at all. What do we need? If I got intrigue, I'd be able to abduct some of those kids and bring them over to be my my breeding farms for claims on France. Provided I was able to get a hook on them to invite them over, or to outright abduct them. It's probably the best way forward. Skullduggery is good for that intrigue. Temptation is good for that fertility. I think I need the extra intrigue at this point. We'll go with that. Now, not being married is a problem. First things first, we need someone we can immediately start breeding with. So who in House Ugo is the best for us? Someone with negative congenital traits, obviously. Problem with these kids is that would be a betrothal and we could only have one. Ah, Jagger. You may have had 5 kids, but I'm sure your dried up ovaries can squeeze out a couple more. She doesn't like me, but she doesn't have to. She's an albino clubfoot, and she's quick. And that means it's time for you to be married with me. Auntie Jagger. Oh, just think of the points if we get all of these going. It's not a proposal. You will marry me. Now. Ooh, Ludmilla Ugo. Scaly dwarf. Now, dwarf might... Well, actually, the kids might get one or the other. Maybe it just makes it more likely that we get one. Scaly's nice. Inbred is nice. Is there anybody a bit more raring to go? Didn't I see someone excellent earlier? No, I gave them over to Dr. Slav. No, I should probably get myself 3 inbreds. Because we're likely to get other congenital defects anyway because of our close relations. So if Jagger gives out the albino clubfoot, hopefully these 3 can give us something else. So Svatava. You shall be betrothed to me, and it's a shame we can only have one betrothal at a time, but that's how it goes. Ooh, someone's trying to kill Reshna. I like Reshna, but she's past her prime, so she can die all she wants for now. In fact, that puts Bunny that... Oh, I've come to the inexorable conclusion that you are the best candidate to be the Marshal. Well, I am pretty good at that, but I must decline. I'm not looking for Marshal. I will, however, demand the position of Chancellor. I need that prestige, and I need it fast. The reason I need prestige is I need 1,000 to label someone as my next heir. And if I don't do that, and I pop my clogs before then, old Crumbly Worm becomes the next of line. What do we have here? Oh god, all these odds look low. And it would stress me out. You know what? I never give just straight up money, so I think we'll just give straight up money. We all know of his fondness of sumptuous food and drink. The tables are heavy with sugary treats, barrels of wine, exotic fruit, and buttery pies. Did they have sugar? I probably had sugar at 1260, but it's not something I know the history of. Still, can't go wrong with a big forest feast. Right, Catty Lars. I think Catty Lars is the only other one there. No, they can't be. They're not the witch I was looking at earlier. In any case, oh, well, that's brilliant. Catty Lars teaches us immediately how to make truth relative. And that will allow me to actually pretty quickly get a hook on Chunky LeChung here. Would take a wee while, but I think it's worth it to modify my feudal contract nice and quick like. So we'll get to work on that. Once you're... it's taking forever. Help me out with this. Hopefully I don't get discovered doing that, but there's a chance that I will. Then he won't like me. Well, I'm glad we're not covering up that amazing chin with a beard of ours. Now, Jagger. You know what we must do. She knows it, but she's not that keen on it. Could we romance? Oh, heavens no. Heavens no. We gotta go for the seduction. She doesn't like us. Giant, inbred, title claimant, personal diplomacy. Well, all that's pretty bad, isn't it? What if I gave you a sack of money? Wouldn't help much, but it would help a little bit. Can you pay Jagger to lay with you? That's pretty much what we just did. And you know what? It boosted the success chance. Oh my, Jagger, what do you like? Alright, we can speed things up, because this is not an action-packed campaign. And that is fine. Allows us to pass time quite a bit quicker and hop from line to line. Oh, ooh. She got taken out in mysterious circumstances. However, that puts Bunny as the... Wait, Bunny did not take over Amstetten? I thought Bunny was in line for Amstetten, but Count Bosek took it. Hi, Parta. Yeah, well, okay. Well, you'll die eventually. Maybe you are the one. He's already been imprisoned, but oh well. Oh, that just cut out the middle woman, right? She's actually the granddaughter of Bosek. Aha. It all comes together. I sure wish this game had some kind of activity log so you could trace these things back. Now, my non-inbred but club-footed albino aunt-wife sister-in-law. What would catch your attention? Jagger, you're here right now, right? What would you like? A tapestry? A purebred horse? Or a tailored dress? You're a dishonorable adventurer. Gregarious and fickle and arrogant. That kind of points me towards horse. Jagger's also saying horse. Well, you better like this. It costs a pretty penny. Oh, oh my, Auntie Jagger. She's a criminal as well. What can we say? Just, we like the bad girls, right, Otakar? I desperately need some points. I have a feeling I've missed on adding a bunch of points. There's been a lot of YouTube comments I've seen saying you didn't add points for such and such. And I'm thinking, but I'm not going to go back and add them from now. The bishop's living long and well. For now, at least, taking all that money. Right, a helping hand. If I could only get the Patriarch to relay some of Kaiser's fears and plans to me. It's between him and good. No, I'm not so keen on my piety. Let's try and... Oh, Pious Hindrance would hurt. But Scheme Power would help, so let's go for it. Oh, dang. Well, that's going to make it take longer and get harder, but we shall try. Right, Jagger, let's dance. She's gregarious, so surely she would like it, but she's club-footed. She probably doesn't enjoy dancing all that much. Appeal to her malicious side. Appeal to her greedy side. Appeal to her thoughtful side. Playful. It's probably going to be playful if she's gregarious. So let's have a wee dance. Aha! Spun together and laughing. Smouldering chemistry. Come on, Jagger. You're 41 over only a few more years. There we go. Fate smiles upon me. Duchess Jagger bears our child. You don't have lovers, do you? Good. We'd make sure they die if you did. Jagger wanted the food. Well, you're going to be eating for two for a while. Thus making this scheme to seduce you a bit of a waste, but we'll see it through anyway. Right, apparently one of these are danger... Oh, it's the peasant rabble. They'll be slaughtered in no time thanks to our enormous men-at-arms. Fortification rights contract, reducing my expenses. Such a... Well, I mean, I didn't know that was there, but now I'm glad I see it. Ooh, but High Crown Authority means I have to pay up more. How about that? The love a husband feels for his aunt, wife, sister-in-law cannot be wrong. Time for us to lay. Although, baby's probably not going to appreciate that. Alright, off you go. I'm still interested in Bunny, though. I'm going to keep you pegged. Alright, shouldn't be too much longer before Svatava, our betrothed, becomes of age to pump out some more inbred children for us. Callous, zealous, patient, bossy. Now, once I have this fabricated on my liege, and hopefully we do... Oh, beautiful. Our child, our wonderful inbred child. That's 5 whole points right there. What kind of name do we need for you? I think we're going to call you G. Flamingo. Not too shabby, a little potato face. I don't recall babies being born with a full head of hair, but I don't know these things. What I do know is that you have -5 in everything. So you're probably not going to be the greatest of the line, but we need more of those inbreds because we need those points. And ah, dang. Right, the Kaiser died before I was able to get my hook on him, so I got to start from scratch, and this one looks even worse than the last attempt. But attempt it we must. What I could do in all of this is actually demand to be his spy master. That would give me a lot more power in doing it. But I still really want to be the Chancellor so that I get that prestige. I need prestige badly. Whew. It's not easy. Let's go with Spy Master. Let's focus on what we can for now. But that makes this go a lot faster, and it should help me getting people from France over to my court. Because I can get a hook on anybody with a claim on France, as long as they're of mating age, and as long as their claim is not unpressed. Pressed is good, implicit even better. The kids are a problem. Unmarried 30-year-old you. Oh, it's unpressed. Yeah. 57 also. Yeah. They have to be unlanded, which is something else. You, for example, though, could bring you over with your wife, kill your wife, marry you to one of our esteemed lassies, and then punch the claim of the spawn that follows. That's a good opportunity on you, although I could do it on a kiddo instead. 6 means a 10-year wait. And I wouldn't be popular for throwing people into prison and killing them that way. But you are trusting, so odds are good that I will be able to chuck you into jail, no problem. I'll keep a pin on you. Just pay money for prestige, Jake. Pay money for prestige. I forget what exactly lets you do that. Although I'm sure there's something. Hunts and feasts. Oh, that's right. We haven't been doing any of that, have we? Right, well, let's go on a hunt. Or have a feast. Go on the hunt. Yeah, change that. I don't have the things popping up here, which I normally do. Oh well. Not a big deal. Oh, this might be a big deal. Well, I didn't come here to lose prestige. The path of this, what is it? A massive wolf. Oh, it does end here with me. Yeah. First we lay, then we slay. Maybe we'll do the same for Jagger. Right. Not too shabby, and that hunting trophy gives us a nice boost of prestige. Flat boosts as well, I like that. Well, I like it until you end up wanting percentage, but hey-ho. The abhorrent Duke Otker. Sorry, I couldn't hear you from all the way up there. peasant lot is, of course, to serve. And, oh, they only want to rise up in Graz. Why Graz, though? It's our religion. It's our, no, it is. It's the right religion. It's the right culture. I actually don't know why they wanted to rise up. Well, they are still fools for wanting to do so. And there was meant to be a hotfix out today, but it didn't come out. At least I don't think it came out. I think I would have noticed if it had. Job done right would be good. Kidnapping is also good, but I probably want job done right. Kidnapping is gimped beyond belief. Get job done right, and then maybe consider weeds in the garden down the line. Right, that's you. Slapped into jail. And I've got an offer for you. Oh, but I already have a marshal who is just as good. But this marshal is old and crumbly. And it's my count. You are fresh. Yes, you can join me. I can even get a wee hook on you. Chin him, Jake. Don't we chin them all? Right, there we go. I'm getting you in there, mostly because you're far younger, and I got that hook on you in case you start getting a bit slippery and slimy on me. Yeah, more generals are good generals. Come on, my sister, age up, age faster. There's mating to be done. I think one stream I said it's like the Crystal Maze in there. And then I started laughing because I watched a stream where they made tons of Crystal Maze, not even jokes, just references to it. And now I can't remember what that stream was. I really want to see it again. What a shame, though. Notable guest has arrived. You look like a terrific waste of time to me. Do you get any perk by having your player character be inbred? No. In fact, you get quite the opposite of perks. Minus 25 stats, minus 2 prowess, half to fertility, massive health penalty, massive attraction penalty, vassal opinion penalty, and you can die from complications due to inbreeding. It's really bad. However, the way I'm playing this campaign is that only through negative congenital traits can I get chin points, and chin points are vital to expansion. I need 30 chin points just to grab a single county. So we need those inbred freaks of nature popping out left, right, and center. Oh, my inbred brother. Actually, I need to marry you up so we keep those inbreds flowing. Regardless, though. Whoa. I could go critical in one click here. Let's not do that. Although I'm pretty sure I'd get athletic on the first try. I don't want to be doing that. Restrain Jagger. Bosek's probably already pretty unhappy with me. But look, I got you at... Wait, you have this... Oh, jeez. This is why I really need to marry up my brothers, or else they're going to find these blank slates of genetic defects. Right, out you go, Bosek. I need to keep my wife sweet, at least while she's still of childbearing age. And I need to check my my brothers, make sure that they're all actually betrothed. Oh, dear God, what's happening to you? Typhus? Typhus and bleeding, and yet pregnant. Oh, Dr. Slav! This is the one I set you up with. Typhus can be cured, right? Looks pretty bad. Just wash your hands or something. Alright, who else have we got? Yeah, you're the one that I was just looking at, and you are horrifically unmarried. What can we do with you? Honestly, I should set you up with another inbred member of the family, but I want them all for myself. Ludmilla. Did I actually get anything done with you? Do I want you for myself? The idea of getting dwarven, scaly, inbred, and whatever else is actually very appealing. But making more inbreds is also a high priority. Now, we've got to get Scaly and Dwarf folded in wherever possible. I think I'll set you up with Vladislava to get more dwarves going in. Even though we've got Giant on our side, there's no guarantee that we always will. So that takes care of both of you. Ludmilla, when you are of age, I think we shall wed. Who else do we have? I think the rest are too young to really care about, so we'll just carry on like that. They'll end up inbred anyway at this point. It's likely any child you had with a sister would be inbred regardless, but it's not guaranteed enough for my liking. Right, there we are. We got the prestige. I'm not quite willing to label GF Mingo as our player heir, but I should do it sooner rather than later. Ah, well, look who just came of age. Welcome to the wonderful world of marrying me, giant inbred scaly dwarves, you say? Yes, we do say. I think that broke my betrothal. It loves to do that. But who was I betrothed to? Because I managed to forget. I really managed to forget. Probably Svatava. Ah, Christ, all these lesbians. I've met so many homosexuals in this run. Do they have a problem with continuing the bloodline? Bet all he wants a house full of cats. Oh ho, well, how about that? We're ready to go with our liege. I do get a weak hook on him. Oh, he has a lover. So that's what it is. Lucky for me, I don't have to be creative. Alright, well, I obviously get that, and I very obviously put that to use. And I lower my oh god, he wanted a lot of my levies. He wanted 5,000 of them. Now all he gets is 3,700. Seems like a bit of a waste, but you know, the money that he takes from me is already tiny. So use a little hook there. I could get coinage rights, but the impact is minimal. Coinage rights is really nice when you have a lot of counts under you. A good example was when I had the Duchy of Transylvania. It's huge, huge place, and you can throw lots of counts down, give them each coinage rights, and massively boost the development here. I like to give coinage rights out to everyone in the realm. It's not a big deal for you, and it's a great deal for them. You can offset it with one good building anyway. Right, not good enough. France. Right, I've married you, haven't I? Yes, I have, so off you trot. Prince of France. He was landed. Dang, well, off you trot then. Who else wants a piece of France? Seven-year-old is one option. You're way too old. And that's going to become an unpressed claim for you. Curse the rate of these dying claims. Right, best thing I could think to do is wait for you to become mature, fabricate a hook on you, hope that you don't get landed, and then bring you over into my warm embrace. And there's also the question of the Holy Roman Empire. You call that a chin, boy? Pathetic is what it is. Yeah, children cannot be fabricated with hooks, but just need to marry them up with my inbred line in a way that benefits me, of course. And then, oh boy. Oh, Jagger, you've been so brave. Words cannot describe my love for you, and now we have a perfect little son. Oh, I'll say an inbred giant. That is what you might call 7 points. 5 for inbred, 2 for giant. I like what I see. No wonder we're calling him Ottokar as well, but I don't think we'll call you Ottokar. I think we will, we'll give you the name Super Ninja pilot. I probably got that one right. Grow up big and strong. It's a good potential heir. It's a great potential heir, but I can't help but feel that we could get more of these negative congenital traits going. So we must continue to remember the family motto. That's not the one. There we go. To boldly go. Betrothed can marry, that's us. Let's make it happen. And that's all the more reason. I should probably get rid of Jagger as my primary. She's got one more year, not even that, of potentially holding a child for me. You didn't bring any Clubfoot or Albino to the mix, but at least we brought in Inbred. Right. I should try to seduce them. I can't seduce you because you're not attracted to men. You, however, Oh, no. You, however... No, I'm not looking for romance here. There is no romance in the Great Chin. There's only one thing we're after here. Have this pile of money. I'm not paying you to sleep with me, but think of it as lobbying. Scaly dwarven giant albino. Hopefully we can bring something new into the fold. Whichever child has the biggest nabby of congenital defects will make them our heir. Come on, Jagger. The clock is ticking. I know you've had 7 kids, but pop out a lucky number 8 for me. Otherwise, Jagger's getting tossed into the proverbial trash. She assists me. She'd actually assist very well on domain focus, allowing me an extra holding, but that's really not necessary at this point. Albino giant dwarf prowling the plains of Austria. Jings the Great Chin family here is definitely something to be feared. I'm surprised Castile doesn't just let this land come over to me. Oh, my sister wife is with child and I should be overjoyed, but she's been acting strange. Let us find if she has been unfaithful. Well, there we go. I have found no indication that she's been unfaithful. And Jagger coming in just a few months before she hits face first into that wall, bearing my child. Of course I trusted you all along, my dear. She is not convinced. That's going to make it a little harder to seduce you, but we shall try. God, you look so angry. Probably couldn't reach the bagels at the bakery. Right. Once I have breached her literally stony exterior, we'll have to decide how Ooh, that chaste could hurt. But she's already pregnant. I don't need to worry about anything, really. Gentle lovers. Romantic side. Prefers ardente. I don't know what ardent means, but we'll try it anyway. There we go. Not even in my wildest dreams could I've imagined that you were this passionate. She screams. Oh, we already gifted you up, didn't we? It's going to be a little harder to make you like me, but we could have you educate our freakish child. Ninja Pilot was the most promising looking one, so there we go. It's not like she would cheat on you with a man, Jake. At least any children should be your twisted seed. Well, this isn't the lesbian. Satava, you're the lesbian. Actually, have we married yet? Yes, we did. Which means there's space in my deck of Yu-Gi-Oh cards for one more freak of nature. Soon there'll be another once you've passed the point. Euphemie. Euphemie. At least these two aren't lesbians. Cynical, honest, impatient. I should take both of them. Take all my sisters as my wives. Alright, as soon as this baby pops out of Jagger, I am kicking Jagger out of this relationship. It's going to cost, what, 100 piety, but so be it. The family tree sucks so hard they unconsciously want to end it here by being homosexuals. Their body is screaming at them, let this end. Alright, I should go on a pilgrimage. I need a bit more piety going on. Where are we off to? All the way to Jerusalem. What a terrifying thing to see. That chin's just getting pointier. They could shove that thing in a pencil sharpener. Far from home, but in service to heaven, even my own realm must wait. Let us depart. I'm sure my disgusting freak hybrid children can take care of the realm while I'm gone. Okay. The day of judgment is nigh. Repent, repent, I say, or you shall be damned for all eternity. Well, we don't have stress that we need to loot. Well, actually we do. How did I get that? Doesn't matter. She's not a priest, so let's cast her down in favor of some lovely piety. Thank God, although a new ruler has been proclaimed, somebody surely can't be as terrifying as Temujin. Perhaps this is even the end of the Mongol aggression. Genghis who? Oh my. That's pretty good. I mean, I could still beat you, but that's pretty damn good. It's all those horse archers, huh? Incredible pursuit and screen. In fact, incredible overall. What are they not good at? Jungles, wetlands, mountains, desert mountains. Damage reduction is criminal in those mountains. In any case, off you trot. We don't need to fear the Mongols. Best thing they can do for us is fight the busies. Oh god, getting sick. Pose greater risks when traveling like this. Maybe, just maybe, I should name Super Ninja Pilot our heir. And if we croak, at least he'll take over for now. It's going to cost me a lot of prestige to get another one, but we do get prestige. It's just going to massively reduce the risk. There we go. Oh, Jerusalem, Jerusalem. No other city in the world has a history quite like Jerusalem. In addition to the many other holy sites, the city contains a church of the Holy Sepulchre, built over the combined places where Jesus was crucified, buried, and resurrected. Oh, that's a healthy amount of prestige for us. Not prestige, piety. Ooh, I know. I could well, I can't execute the Duchess, but I could certainly imprison you. With a tired yet blissful smile, my disgusting, dwarven, scaly sister-wife has popped out this spawn of Satan. And it's inbred, but it's nothing else. Come on, I wanted those scales. The dwarf must have balanced out with the giantness. In any case, points are points, so welcome aboard. Zdenka is a bit of a weird name, so I'm going to call you Bandy. Yeah, jinx to a giant like us. That child must have been nothing. Okay, right. Jagger. This is your last chance to impress me. You look like you got some kind of white beard going on. My child. Another inbred. I mean, I shouldn't be disappointed with inbred. It's really good. But I'm wanting more of a real cluster of hideous things to pop out. Regardless, we're going to call you Kaladin. Grow up strong and wise. As for you, Duchess Jagger, I'm afraid... Could throw you in prison. Why? Oh yeah, if people decline, things become tyranny. That must be a bug there. That seems strange. I feel like 1.2 had more bugs coming into it than the original release, but... it matters little, because you are getting out of here. Wait, I can break betrothal? Break someone's betrothal with Jagger. What? Who are you betrothed to? I don't want to know. Just divorce me. Off you trot. You did good, but honestly not good enough. Whose betrothal? Martia says, forgive my YouTube scrubbiness, but what are chin points? Somebody should have a link for you to explain exactly what the chin points are. Right, you confuse and worry me there, Jagger. We'll just let you go. Yeah, there's also a link in the title. Right, this frees me up for... Ooh, for one, who's going to be our primary spouse? It should probably be Ludmila as the only one with actual stats going for her. So you're the primary spouse. And then we consider who else we want. Now, House Uggo is fine, but the pickings are getting small. So perhaps we should look at all things out there. What do we want folded into the line? There's ugly, hideous... Oh, are there any imbeciles? Dang, it's hard to find imbeciles out there. What's the next one? It's not stupid. It is stupid. Huh. Yeah, I'm looking for everything. Apparently there's not a single stupid person. Oh, wait, no, it's only checking for people that also do secondary marriages. So I might have to do this the old-fashioned way. Ah! Our mother is just barely in child-rearing age. We would have the rest of the year to plug something out of her. Choices are slim, mother. JJ Ho-Ho says no way you'd get her in time. Is that so? Well, you know the family motto, Modry. To boldly go. Now, there's no way we could get the... Crivens. She seems awfully happy about it. A little too happy, and there's definitely not enough time, but we just have to hope that we proc something there. In fact, why don't I make you the primary spouse? Oh, spurned spouse is a bit of a hit. I could do without that on you. Alright, we'll take a shot at it. If she does not bear any children for us by August this year, then we'll kick her out and find someone else. Velis Lazar says, disgusting. I like it. Hang on, I thought we married. Where'd my other... Oh, it killed the betrothal. I had a betrothal, right? That's strange. I thought I had a full deck of wives there, but evidently not. It was Euphemie, right? Probably Euphemie. There we go. Right, job done right. I need to start putting that to use. Alternatively, I could seek out another focus soon. How soon? This year. I mean, we're not good at this skullduggery, but we're not good at a lot of things. Learning is always nice. Stewardship, yeah. That's the thing, we're just so bad at everything that it hurts. But we're a spy master, and that makes this kind of thing a lot better. At least easier. When you are a man, I want to hook you over here, Prince Ongarad. Fornari, well, she's 49, so she can die all she wants. I'm not going to care about her. Come on, mother. We're running out of time. 45 is just the wall. As soon as a woman turns 45, she will not have kids in this game. At least that's what I'm led to understand. Right, half-sister, cousin, wife. You want me to read for you? You're already asking a bit much, but she's godless. She wouldn't like anything pious. Entertained almost never fails. But maybe she wants something informative. Entertain never fails me. Never fails me. Come on, come on. That wall is... Oh, it's here. Okay, well, off you trot. All family members lose opinion. Too bad. Out you go. That didn't... Oh, right, Euphemie. It is time for us to make union. And Lepardi, why don't you just join the harem here? Excellent. Alright, are any of my freaks of nature actually pregnant right now? Because it looks like a whole lot of no.